All right, all right. Welcome back, everybody. So, just like the title says, very, very easy. Copy and paste. I'm gonna make sure you guys understand. Gonna make sure you guys understand how easy this business is. It's basically copy and paste. That's all you gotta do. But you gotta follow the instructions, and a lot of people don't follow instructions. So whatever you do in life, your job and stuff like that, you have to follow certain steps, and then those steps will give you results. So same thing here. You just gotta follow, and you got the results. Um, but welcome back, everybody. This is gonna be another short video tonight, explaining to you guys a business that is so easy to start, very easy. So I'm gonna explain to you guys a little bit more. And if you want to get into one-on-one conversation with me, right down below, there's going to be all my socials so we can get in touch. And then I can show you everything more detail. But that's what we're going to do tonight. So, knowledge. Use as a tool for your success. Right now, everybody, literally everybody wants to start a business or something online. Like I talk to a lot of people, and what they want to do is they want to do something online that will give them results. So a lot of people are doing, drop shipping. They're doing crypto. They're doing all these things that they just want to drop something, and they don't want to work. In life, whatever you do, you have to start with something, and then that is going to give you a result later. So you got to use the knowledge right. But before jumping into everything, my background, myself, I have a background of management for about 12 years now. Right now, I'm basically doing a part-time so I can put my 100% into this business, just because I saw an opportunity that I don't have to wait until I'm 65, 70 to retire. Because every single day I'm like, okay, so am I gonna be doing this my whole life? Like I was at this store. I was the store manager, and I was like, is this is it? Like am I gonna be doing this for the next 30 years? And the sad truth was, yeah. So I needed to do that for 30 years, and I was like, no way. I gotta find something else. And one of my friends showed me this opportunity, and I was like, dude, this makes so much sense. If I can start something now that it will, grow in the next 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, doesn't matter how long it takes. But as long as I know I have a plan and not relate just waiting for my 401k and my retirement plan, which is nothing, I'm not doing it. So when I saw this, I was like, yes. And whoever's listening right now, you guys can start doing this now. It doesn't matter the age. So you can start off doing it now. So, showing all that, why do people retire? Is it an age problem, or is it an income problem? Sad but true, is an income problem. Because if you were get to pay, let's put $5,000 right now monthly, you wouldn't be working. Or if you can double whatever you're doing right now, you will not be working, because the only reason people go to work is to get paid. And that's it. So if I can do not worry about, income, I don't have to go to work. And I could be retired now because I don't have to work. So that's the problem. I'm not saying you don't need to go to work. Like, you got to do something anyway. But you're going to be doing it without worrying that I have to work for the next 40 years. So people retire. It's not because of the age. It's an income problem. And it goes to, the trap that I fell. I was working 40 hours, which wasn't 40. It was like 50 to 60. I was doing that for 40 weeks. which the same thing wasn't for 40 weeks. It was like 50 to 52 weeks for the next 40 years. And I was like, that doesn't sound good, you know? And this could be to anybody that is working right now. Think about what's going to happen, or think about what you did on the previous 5 years, and now where you at right now. You're still doing the same thing. Nothing has changed. A little bit more of income, but then inflation and everything else is going up, so it doesn't really change, you know? So that is the trap right there, guys. Employee is going to be someone that trades time for money. So if you are hourly, if you miss 2 days of work, then you don't get paid those 2 days of work. And what I noticed with a lot of people lately, they are having to work 2 to 3 jobs to maintain the status, you know? So being an employee is not good. You're trading time for money. But then we have the self-employed people, which is a higher risk. You still trade time for money. You have good income, but then you don't have time for enjoying that stuff. And the problem is you cannot stop working, because let's just say you're a chiropractor. You gotta be there to, take care of your customers, the people that come, your clients. If you don't, you won't get paid. So you have to work many, many hours to do all that. Unless you're like multi-millionaire and then you just run a hospital, that's different. But that's not let's not digress from that. So think about it. Anybody who's employee or self-employed, you are falling into the trap of the 40-40-40. And that's where this opportunity came up. And I was like, okay, if I can do something on the side, and literally now you can do anything online. And this is something that people use every single day. So, for example, everybody knows Nikes. A pair of Nikes will cost, let's just say, if you buy it now, it's $100. But the manufacturer made it for $10. And then, they give it all the way to a retail store, and then we buy them for the full price. But what we don't know is in between that gap, there's transportation, there's advertisement, and then there's the retail store. And everybody needs to get paid, right? So all that money gets paid from ourselves, and everybody needs to get paid. So what this company does, it eliminates all that jungle bumble stuff that's there, and we get connected straight to the manufacturer. So why wouldn't you just buy something that is coming straight from the manufacturer? I'll do it right away, right? So that's why this opportunity here clicked on me right away. If I can eliminate all that and get the money that's going straight to that, dude, I'll do it. So when my friend told me that, I'm like, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? So basically, we become this little Amazon store that anybody who comes and buys from our link, we're going to get paid. So my friend gets paid, I get paid. Simple as that. You're doing business with friends. And who wouldn't have a merchandise that is cheaper, right? Why would you go to a store? Just because it's there. But if I can get the same item and get paid for it, I'll do that right away. And it's very simple, guys. I just want to say this is the simplest thing that you will do. Because for the past, 15 years that I'm here, like working. And then what I know for the next 20, 30, 50 years that I'm going to be alive, I need to buy the same products no matter what. Which is, let's say, if you go to your bathroom right now, what would you find? Toothpaste, shampoo, soap, deodorant. Like, this is items that you're going to be using every single month. So what do? I buy them from my own shop. So I go to my link on my website. I buy all that instead of going to, any retail store. And I stop making them rich. And I make myself rich. I'm saving money. you know. Then what I do, I just replace all that, like I just said. And then I start earning money because the company says, all right, you're buying for yourself, let me give you this. The coolest thing is when you start sharing, because when you like something, you share it to your friends. You know, for example, your best movie, your favorite movie, you're like, dude, you gotta watch this movie. This movie is awesome. So you just recommend that. You share the information. And then you teach people to do the 3 previous steps that we just talked about, and you repeat it. This is simple, guys. This is the simplest business that I saw, and you can do it online anywhere in the world. I'm like, dude, where was this all this time? So very simple. 4 steps that we got to do: buy, replace, earn, which is on everything on one. Then you share it. Then you teach people how to do it, and then you just repeat. So doing all that, if you really, really do it, if you're 100% focused and committed to do it, phase 1 will start giving you $50,000 a year. I was like, dude, is there more money? And I was like, hey. I asked my friend, and he goes, yeah, there's going to be more money. There's a phase 2. You can make $100,000. I'm like, dude, okay. So that's already doubling the income that I wanted to do from here. So show me that. So if you guys want to know more about it, go deeply into the numbers. Right down below, all the socials, get with me 101. I explain to you how to do all that, guys. And these are just numbers that I want to make sure you guys are understanding. Phase 1 is what we're doing. You only need 3 people. Help 3 people, get to 50,000. Then phase 2, you help 6 people, get to 100,000. Simple as that. And just imagine what you can do. You know, if money wasn't an issue right now, what would you be doing right now? Or tomorrow? Would you go to work tomorrow? I don't think so. Would you go to a trip? Maybe. So this right here is a picture of myself when I went to Mexico, and it was the best vacation I had in my life. I had to take this picture. So I've been going through old pictures, and I was like, oh my God, this picture is so awesome. I need to go. So the reason I don't go now is because I don't have the money. And if I had the money, I don't have the time off to go there, right? Because I still need to work. So that's why we're building this business here. So you don't have to worry about those things. Life is so short that we need to enjoy it, and we need to do things that makes us happy. And I don't think everybody's happy to go to work. I'm not saying anything wrong about jobs, but when you're passionate about it and you really just like to do what you do, it's good. But when you hate your job and you're happy to be doing that for the next 20, 30, 50 years, I don't think that's healthy. So, once again, guys, all my links are going to be down below. That way we can get into a one-on-one conversation, and I can give you more information about this company. All right, guys, wherever you are in this world, have a good night, and I'll see you